In a world where the health benefits of a daily glass of alcohol are often extolled, particularly in regions like France, recent scientific insights are beginning to challenge these long-held beliefs. The idea that moderate alcohol consumption can promote longevity or overall wellness has been ingrained in cultural practices and dietary recommendations for decades. However, new evidence is reshaping the conversation, highlighting the nuanced and often detrimental impacts of alcohol on the human body and brain. Alcohol's effects on the body have long been a topic of fascination and debate. Many hold on to the notion that certain alcoholic beverages, such as red wine, offer protective health benefits. This perception is partially rooted in observations like the French paradox, where relatively low rates of cardiovascular disease in France have been attributed to moderate wine consumption despite a diet high in saturated fats. Yet, as more research delves into the mechanisms of alcohol's interaction with human biology, it becomes clear that the story is far more complex, and far less favorable to the pro-alcohol narrative. One of the more intriguing claims surrounding alcohol is its supposed ability to moderate glucose spikes when consumed alongside carbohydrate-rich meals. Studies have shown that wine, when paired with pasta or other starchy foods, can indeed lead to a reduction in postprandial blood sugar levels. This observation has fueled the belief that including alcohol with meals is a health-promoting practice. However, researchers caution against overgeneralizing these findings. The reduction in glucose spikes does not equate to an overall improvement in metabolic health, nor does it offset the other potential harms associated with alcohol consumption. At the heart of the discussion is ethanol, the active compound in alcoholic beverages responsible for their physiological effects. Ethanol, a small and potent molecule, is produced through the fermentation of sugars by yeast. This process transforms simple sugars from grapes, grains, or other plant sources into alcohol, leaving behind a beverage that contains not only ethanol but also water and various trace compounds. A standard glass of wine contains an astronomical number of ethanol molecules, on the order of 10 to the power of 23, illustrating the immense exposure the body undergoes with each sip. Ethanol is a central nervous system depressant, meaning it slows down brain activity and alters neural communication. While these effects are what make alcohol appealing in social settings, they also account for its potential dangers. In the short term, ethanol consumption can impair judgment, coordination, and reaction times. Over the long term, regular exposure to ethanol has been linked to structural and functional changes in the brain, including reduced gray matter volume and impaired cognitive performance. These effects raise serious questions about the prudence of incorporating even moderate alcohol consumption into a healthy lifestyle. The concentration of ethanol varies widely among alcoholic beverages, influencing both their immediate effects and long-term health risks. Beer typically contains between 1 and 6% ethanol by volume, making it the least potent of common options. Wine generally contains 12 to 14% ethanol, while fortified wines such as port or sherry can reach levels of 18 to 20%. Spirits like vodka, whiskey, and rum sit at the top of the spectrum, with ethanol concentrations ranging from 40 to 50%. These variations mean that the health risks associated with alcohol are not uniform across different beverages, though all contain ethanol as their active ingredient. The liver plays a central role in metabolizing ethanol, converting it into less harmful compounds through enzymatic processes. However, this metabolic capacity is limited, and excess consumption can overwhelm the liver, leading to the accumulation of acetaldehyde, a toxic intermediate product. Chronic exposure to acetaldehyde has been implicated in the development of liver diseases such as cirrhosis and hepatocellular carcinoma. Additionally, regular alcohol consumption increases the risk of gastrointestinal cancers, cardiovascular diseases, and immune system dysfunction. Beyond its physical effects, alcohol also exerts a significant influence on mental health. While moderate drinking is often associated with relaxation and social bonding, it can also contribute to anxiety, depression, and other mood disorders. The relationship between alcohol and mental health is bidirectional, with excessive drinking exacerbating existing mental health issues and individuals with poor mental health more likely to engage in harmful drinking patterns. Despite these risks, the cultural narrative surrounding alcohol often downplays its negative effects. Advertising and social norms frequently frame drinking as an essential part of celebrations, relaxation, and even self-care. This normalization can obscure the reality that no level of alcohol consumption is entirely risk-free. In fact, recent global health guidelines have shifted toward more conservative recommendations, with some experts advocating for zero alcohol intake as the safest option. The scientific community is also grappling with the methodological challenges of studying alcohol's effects. Observational studies, which form the basis of much of the existing evidence, are prone to confounding factors. For instance, individuals who drink moderately often have healthier lifestyles overall, making it difficult to isolate the specific effects of alcohol. Randomized controlled trials, the gold standard of clinical research, are rare in this field due to ethical and practical constraints. The evolving understanding of alcohol's impact on health calls for a reassessment of public health messaging and individual choices. While occasional drinking may be an enjoyable part of social and cultural traditions, it is essential to approach alcohol with a critical eye. The romanticized image of wine as a health elixir or the perception of a daily beer as harmless belies the complex reality of alcohol's interaction with the human body. For those seeking to optimize their health, there are alternative strategies to achieve the benefits often attributed to moderate alcohol consumption. For example, the antioxidants found in red wine, such as resveratrol, can also be obtained from non-alcoholic sources like grapes, berries, and dark chocolate. Similarly, the social and psychological benefits of sharing a drink can be replicated through other communal activities that do not involve alcohol. In conclusion, the belief that a daily drink is good for health, while deeply entrenched in certain cultures, is increasingly being challenged by scientific evidence. Alcohol is a powerful substance with a range of effects on the body and brain, many of which are detrimental over time. As research continues to uncover the complexities of alcohol's impact, it is becoming clear that the safest approach may be to consume it sparingly, if at all. The shift from myth to evidence-based understanding underscores the importance of making informed decisions about alcohol in the context of a healthy lifestyle. Alcohol's impact on health is far more complex than the myths we've been told. While it might feel like a glass of wine or beer is harmless, or even beneficial, science is telling us a different story. Remember, your health is shaped by what you choose to consume, and the best decisions come from being informed. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-based insights on living your healthiest life. Stay curious, and take care.